Okay, so this is our final Honors 360 poster session, and it is the students' topics and research for their 360 work, but it does incorporate the 11 Global Workforce module. So this is a culminating project. The students each chose a topic that they developed, and this is their culminating project. The poster is a representation of each of their topics, and they're each handing in a paper that narrates what their poster is about. So it includes research, topic development, and then it intersects some of the topics that we covered in the 11 Global Workforce. And I asked each of the students to consider accommodation, resistance, and hybridity, which are three of the constructs that the workforce module covers in some of the articles that we read.
I researched women in law enforcement in respect to globalization. I took women in the United States and compared them to an anti-women's crime cell in India, where women in India are working to empower other women who are victims, while in the United States women are forced into certain types of policing as opposed to doing what they can. They can't be promoted or do certain things that men can do even when they are perfectly capable of doing so. And I just juxtaposed the United States and India on how global situation women in law enforcement can make strides when it seems very limited in the United States.
Several different types. You can have physical bullying, which is a physical assault or attack on the person or the person's property. There's also verbal bullying, which is name calling or insults. There's indirect bullying, which is spreading rumors or social exclusion, and which a lot of times the people who are doing this kind of bullying may not even realize that they're doing it. And also a more recent...
My topic was sex trafficking in America, and I chose this because a lot of people, when they think of sex trafficking, they think of like Middle East, African countries, but it's a lot more prevalent in the United States as well. People ignore it. They think, oh, prostitution, it's not as big of a deal, and that the women want to be in that profession, when most of the time they're forced into it and they're brought to America with against their will. They're promised that they're gonna be given a better life, and when they get there, they're forced to be prostitutes.
So I did this poster session for the first time a year ago as a pilot, just to see how it went, and decided to do it again this year. And I think I would probably do it every year, because not only is it a good way to showcase the students' wonderful work, but I think it's a really good experience for them to have an opportunity to do a formal presentation, to put the poster together, and to talk to others about their topics.